Live from KSAT 12, the 6 o'clock news starts right now.
We begin tonight with the forecast and what has been a messy, soggy day across South Texas.
Yeah, and add in chilly for just, good measure. Adam.
Yeah, definitely on the cool side. Temperatures in the 50s all day long. 53 this morning, 58 for the high temperature today. And notice the rainfall. 0.13, so a lot of dampness and just a little bit to show for it. That's officially at the airport. You take a look at our authority radar, 24-hour rainfall estimates, and they're on the low end for the most part. Under 1/4 of an inch, and most neighborhoods picked up around 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch. And otherwise drizzly, damp day. Now is just cloudy. It looks like it could rain at any moment, but we don't have any showers being picked up, and just a few sprinkles are possible later on tonight. A bit of a breeze, east-northeast 10 to 15, but notice the temperature not changing much. 54 at 8 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, we're at 53. The midnight, right at 51 degrees. The big system is farther to the north of us. We're on the tail end of it. You see all this rainfall, even heavy rain in the panhandle of Texas. What we would do to have some of that here and have that over the Alamo City. Unfortunately, this isn't our turn, but this is part of the big upper level disturbance that's headed our way and will push a cold front through on Friday. So that's when some of that shower activity will clip us. We'll be back in a little bit to talk more about that and how much rain could fall and where. But I do want to also point out this is good for the ski resorts, northern New Mexico and parts of Colorado, especially as they approach their holiday break and ski season. Futurecast, generally dry tonight and tomorrow, just a stray sprinkle or two, not a big deal. A few peaks of sunshine, but generally gray. Then we get into Friday, and that's when the showers start to move in. Actually, I think Friday morning will be very similar to today with the drizzle, dampness. So tomorrow we get a little bit of a break, and then Friday we get back into the dampness again. We'll talk more about how much rain could fall and where, and your weekend update in just a bit.
All right, thank you, Adam. Newly released body camera video shows the moments leading up to a Balcones Heights police officer shooting and killing a dog. Now the department looking into creating a new policy because of it. The police chief says this is the first time in recent history that someone in the department had used deadly force on an animal. This is not the right video, by the way. In this incident, the chief says an officer got called out to the Soul Apartments on November 18th for an assault call. The chief says the officer tried to talk with the dog's owner, but the incident just escalated. The officer deployed a taser on the man, which didn't work. The dog runs towards the officer, who then shot it twice.
She gave her life for her owner. So it's unfortunate, but I believe we need to be more responsible for our animals.
The chief says the officer was placed on administrative leave for 2 weeks before being cleared. This is the right video. As for the dog's owner, the chief says he was not charged with anything.
Tonight, San Antonio police are trying to find the person who shot a man several times in the parking lot of a bar. The shooting happened sometime after 2 this morning near Slackers Sports Bar. That's on West Rector Drive near San Pedro. Officers say the victim was shot 3 times. He was taken to a hospital in critical condition. Witnesses told police the suspect drove off in a white or a silver car. No word on what led up to that shooting.
And new information on Via's plan to redevelop the old Scobie warehouse next to its Central Plaza Transit Hub. That project now on hold. Earlier this year, Via signed an agreement with the West Side developer Dream On to turn that warehouse into a space for resources and amenities for passengers. However, the agency says due to negative market pressures, it agreed to end that partnership with the developer. In a statement, Via President and CEO Jeffrey Arndt says the market does not change the need for community and infrastructure investments on the near West Side. Both sides did say they plan to revisit the idea once the market improves.
The U.S. Supreme Court is declining to intervene in a dispute over a Republican-drawn commissioner's map in Galveston County. This comes as courts continue to consider the reach of the landmark Voting Rights Act. The order means the county commissioner's court map that a federal judge ruled violated the Voting Rights Act will stay in effect. That's while an federal appeals court reviews the judge's decision next year. Critics say Republican officials dismantled the only Black and Latino dominant precinct in Galveston County.
A Texas woman's abortion battle making national headlines. Kate Cox was forced to travel out of state for a life-saving abortion after the state Supreme Court blocked a lower court's ruling which granted Cox the right to an abortion due to a medical exception. We now know the U.S. Supreme Court will consider whether to restrict the use of mifepristone. That's a widely used abortion pill. The U.S. Supreme Court expected to make their mifepristone ruling by next July, just months before the 2024 presidential election.
There's a small string of hope that these Supreme Court justices will understand that the majority of Americans need and want access to this medication and just abortion care in general.
The nation's medical community has found mifepristone to be safe and effective, but challengers to its use say the FDA didn't do enough study on its implications. For now, the drug remains available and not subject to restrictions the lower courts have said should be imposed on its use.
It is hard to imagine living without a limb, but people without legs in underdeveloped countries, they lose their ability to provide for their families and help raise children. But thanks to a team right here in San Antonio, they're getting their lives back.
Yeah, the answer lies in mobility carts. We'll explain. Courtney Friedman got to tour the local warehouse, watch how they're made, and see what type of help the team needs.
Polio, landmines, diabetes, birth defects. Some of the reasons people in underdeveloped countries end up without legs.
You see somebody who has been on the ground, who has been crawling for so many years, and now they are at levels where they can go again.
All because of people like Jody Sell, who helps build these mobility carts. Mobility Worldwide has now shipped out 100,000 carts across the world. The San Antonio chapter has made 2,000 of those.
We have the wood section here. We have the metal section here. I mostly cut the wood, then we drill, we paint, and then we finally assemble.
The work is intricate. Each cart has about 260 pieces.
This piece of metal will be in there, and this blade will trim it down to what it is that we need.
The last step is assembly.
We will make the seats. We will also put a padding on, so that they're not sitting on hardwood.
And then somebody needs to test it.
This is very, very smooth. But imagine doing it on dirt or rocks. Yeah.
The three big wheels help people who live in villages with rough, uneven roads.
Once they have mobility, this enables them to do other things.
San Antonio chapter president Thomas Martin showed us pictures of people who sell goods out of their cart or can finally get their kids to school.
I just view this as a tremendously good cause.
To keep up their pace, though, they don't just need more funding, they need more volunteers. Anyone who likes to work with their hands, learn new skills, but mostly help provide strength, joy, and dignity to people all over the world. Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
Amazing. Well, to help prepare for space exploration, there's a local San Antonio company called Astroport working with NASA funding to help establish an ongoing human presence on the moon. Astroport developing robots that can scoop up lunar soil, melt it, and use the material to 3D print structures on the moon's surface. CEO Sam Jimenez explains they want to demonstrate brick making on the moon by 2026. They want to prove they can do it. This technology could enable landing pads and habitats to support extended lunar exploration. Could even be a proving ground for eventual settlements on Mars.
The moon is really a proving ground, a testing ground for all these technologies to help us understand how do you actually live and build on another planet. And the Holy Grail is Mars.
There you go. Jimenez adds that with continued growth in NASA's backing and Astroport's innovative technology, this San Antonio startup aims to push the boundaries for humanity's reach into space farther than ever before. You can learn more about the concept and the future right now on KSAT.com.
Today, students at John Jay High School hosted their 56th annual Holiday Shoe and Toy Drive. This one's a little bit different. An elementary school student is paired with a high school student who then helps them pick out shoes and toys from the store. Photojournalist Azian Bermea spoke with students who volunteered about what this means to them this holiday season.
My students have been going class to class to collect donations. Our slogan is every penny counts.
Gotta keep track of the price because I don't want to go over limit.
We get all kinds of donations from our students and teachers.
When I was a kid, I also did shoe drive on $50.
So that helps us reach our goal of $8,000.
This year we actually increased our budget. So back then it was just $50.
That allows us to give every student from the elementary school $70 to shop.
So now we have $50 for shoes and clothes and $20 for toys. We got shoes, shirts, well, 2 shirts, socks. Now we gotta get them some pants. Look over here, look at these pants. You like these?
Yeah. We're serving families that are underprivileged that may not always have the chance to get their children the necessities that they need. But it's Christmas, so we also give them $20 to shop for a toy.
Are you ready for a toy section?
Yeah!
I don't blame them. I remember when I was a kid, I did shoe drive. I always went to the toy section first. I feel like you gotta be a little smart because they'll want anything, honestly. You show them something, they want it.
Oh, I like this. I want to get this. I like that.
This is the 56th year of this tradition. By now, we've created a cycle of giving, so there are kids that are at J now or that have been high school J students that were shoe drive kids.
So I think we actually might go to check out right now. We're gonna go, thank you. Merry Christmas.
It's a really, really nice tradition that we've had and that I've been honored to be a part of for like the last maybe 6 or 7 years.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, guys.
What an amazing tradition.
What a concept. I love that. The
More than
smiles on their
50
faces.
years.
Yeah.
It's been going on. All right, let's go outside right now. 281 in the quarry. You can see a big slowdown. I believe these are the northbound lanes of 281. Slow down. It's busy in both directions. No major traffic tie-ups, though, to tell you about on 281. Just busy.
Coming up tomorrow here on the news at 6, Doc Talk. It is our series featuring your medical questions about anything on any subject. Let us know what you want us to ask local doctors. Scan this QR code. That's where you can submit your questions. KSAT 12's Doc Talk airs Thursdays at 6:30.
LeBron's in town tonight. The Spurs are set to host the Lakers. Coming up at 6:30, our KSAT 12 sports team has everything you need to know ahead of tonight's matchup in our Tip-Off Plus takeover. Larry Ramirez, Mary Rominger are live at the Frost Bank Center. They're going to take over this newscast in just a few minutes.
Still ahead here on the news at 6, we're getting a special behind-the-scenes look at the San Antonio Zoo's Hippo exhibit. Find out how you can meet Timothy and his grandmother, Uma, coming up next.
This SA Salutes holiday greeting is brought to you by Rodriguez Trial Law.
Hi, I'm Fidel Rodriguez Jr. with Rodriguez Trial Law. We'd like to wish all of our military family members a safe, healthy, and blessed Christmas season.
Here's a look at what's coming your way on the Night Beat tonight at 10. It's a case of homeowners versus tenants. Multiple calls to police to a home in Cibolo. Calls that include allegations of child and animal abuse. The homeowners and renters point fingers at each other. Tonight on the Night Beat, KSAT investigates Lee Waldman. Takes you inside that home in question. It's at 10.
Now to a personal profile about 2 local hippos.
They look like they're hungry hippos. Meteorologist Mia Montgomery and Avery Everett got to meet Timothy the hippo and his grandma Uma. They take you to the San Antonio Zoo.
All right, Avery, so you're new to town still. I think it's time for you to meet another San Antonio legend. I mean, I've met a few. I've met the mayor, I've met Manu Ginobili, but you know who I haven't met yet? Timothy the hippo. Let's do it.
So this is our lovely hippos, Miss Uma and Mr. Timothy. Hi, buddy. He's gonna show you guys his tusk here. Look at that. Yes, you are a big hippo. You are a big, scary hippo. Here you go, buddy.
It's Uma here. She's 48 years old, and Timothy just turned 8 as well.
One of their favorite snacks is cantaloupe, watermelons, pumpkins, pretty much anything they can smash, they love to eat.
Have a very powerful bite force. They have a bite force about 2,000 pounds per square inch in their mouth, so it's very powerful.
So Miss Uma weighs about 4,000 pounds, and Timothy is just surpassing Uma, so he is getting bigger than Grandma now. A male hippo can reach upwards to 6,000 pounds.
For more information on the San Antonio Zoo, Timmy and Uma, you can head on over to KSAT.com. I'm Avery Everett and Mia Montgomery, KSAT 12 News.
Look at him in the back. You see him posing in the background?
I love when they smash the pumpkins
Oh,
on
yeah.
Halloween. It's always
It's awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Can you imagine being that close, though?
No.
Yeah.
And want to not be the one feeding.
I know, right? Who can hold their hand in there the longest?
No.
I'm kidding.
Don't
I'm
do that,
kidding.
man. Yeah.
Hippos can actually like smash a person in half, I hear, because of their force.
believe it.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
bite force.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Timothy, the best hungry hippo out there.
There you go.
We have it right here in our hometown. Mainly dry tomorrow, another damp morning on Friday. So that morning commute, drizzly, damp, and showery, and then some scattered rain as well. Later on in the day, sunny and very December-like this weekend. Good for any Christmas or holiday parties you may be having. Take a look at our rain chances, 20% tonight and tomorrow. We're up to 60% by Friday, and that's with the next system that's moving in, which does entail a weak cold front that'll be affecting us. We looked at this earlier, and we'll get into the futurecast again, but you see the vast majority of the rain up in the panhandle of Texas, good snow in the higher elevations of parts of New Mexico and Colorado. This system is still working its way toward us. The actual center of it is over Phoenix, but you always get the energy and typically the moisture out in advance of it. That's why you see that good moisture profile throughout the state. Now, going forward through tomorrow and Friday, most of the rain will be to the north of us. Panhandle tomorrow, Amarillo to Lubbock. Then we get into Friday, and that heavier, more persistent rain shifts eastward, closer to Dallas, and then it moves into East Texas. Around here, we're on the tail end. We'll just get clipped by the rain that's going to be moving through our area on Friday. Most of it just off to the north of us, but we'll still have some dampness and some shower activity to look forward to. It's just, we're talking an additional 2 inches, parts of the Panhandle and North Texas, whereas around here, we're talking under a ½ inch, 1/10 of an inch to maybe a ½ inch on the high end as we get on into Friday. Let's talk temperatures though. 56 degrees, dew point of 47, light northeasterly wind at 7 miles per hour. We're at 56 and we're running a little below average. Going forward, our high temperatures will be in the low to mid 60s. That's pretty close to average. The average high is 65. Low 60s through Saturday, then upper 60s by Monday and Tuesday. It's going to even out pretty close to average. But you look elsewhere across the country, and temperatures are actually above average for this time of year. It's not very December-like elsewhere. I mean, we're looking all the way up into Canada, and look at these numbers, in the 30s. Let's say it together. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Oh, that's my favorite. 36 in Saskatoon right now. I mean, we're talking above freezing, even up north in Yellowknife at 36. In the lower 48 here, look at our temperatures, the departure from average. 25 degrees above average in parts of Montana, 14 degrees above average in parts of Minnesota. And this is going to be the general trend going forward. We foresee above average temperatures across the nation all the way through Christmas. Very indicative of an El Nino pattern for the northern tier of the U.S. and even around here right now. I just wish we could get more rain out of it. 48 degrees in the morning tomorrow, 58 at noon, 62 the high temperature. There's that 20% chance, more clouds than sun. 62 in Converse tomorrow, Canyon Lake, New Braunfels 64 along with Divine and Hondo. And then Friday will still be in the low 60s. Morning temperatures back into the upper 30s by Sunday and Monday, but we're not looking at a freeze.
You did put the temperatures up a little bit higher this weekend, though. I like that.
Yeah, a little bit. We tweaked them up. It's a smidge.
A smidge. That's what I was thinking, Adam.
Did some tweaking. Not to be confused with twerking.
I can do that too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said not to be confused.
What happens over there? We'll be right back. Oh, it is no secret the Spurs need a win, and they need it bad. And
yes.
So do the fans. Coming up in just a few minutes, it is our KSAT 12 Sports Tip-Off Plus takeover as the Spurs get ready to face the Lakers right here at home.
Yeah, but will the Lakers be at full strength? Let's go out live to the Frost Bank Center now. Larry Ramirez standing by with what's coming up in Tip-Off Plus. And Larry, we have some questions, but first, preview what we've got tonight in Tip-Off Plus.
All right, well, so Tip Off Plus is all about getting you ready, the viewers, for the Spurs-Lakers contest tonight. We went to shoot around this morning. Nick Mantis was there to get the vibe and the feeling from this very young Spurs squad. And I'll tell you what, they remain very upbeat despite this historic losing streak. And this is also the first of 3 regular season games between the Lakers and the Spurs. Of course, they're going to play back-to-back here. That's tonight. And then Friday, then they're going to play later in the season out in Los Angeles. And you know what? Anthony Davis, Lakers center, he's a former #1 draft pick himself, right? So he has advice for Victor Wembanyama, who, of course, was the most recent #1 overall draft pick. And Mary, you have an update for me right here. So this has to do with LeBron James. Per ESPN, LeBron James is out tonight per the Lakers. Now, we're still waiting to see if Anthony Davis is going to play tonight. And Spreester, I'm going to be honest with you. Listening to postgame last night, I kind of thought it was the other way around. I thought LeBron might go because he sounded a little more positive, where I thought AD would definitely be the one to sit out. So perhaps they're both going to miss this game. And you got another update? Anthony Davis and Jarred Vanderbilt will play. So look at that. I was completely wrong based on my gut. Anthony Davis is going to play. LeBron James is out tonight.
Yeah, that was my question, Larry. Are we going to see the Lakers at full strength? And I'm with you. I thought LeBron would play tonight. Anthony Davis wouldn't, but now it looks like AD's going to play. That's going to be quite a matchup there, Victor Wembanyama against Anthony Davis, because Victor's been playing center the last few games.
Yeah, he has it, and he's getting a little more comfortable with that. He told us, the more he plays it, of course, the more comfortable he's going to get. And I'll tell you what, man, I'm looking forward to this showdown. Wemby versus the eyebrow. I mean, come on, let's go.
Larry, you said that despite, obviously, this rough losing streak, the team remains optimistic. You think that's sort of some youthful optimism this team has going for them, or is it maybe something a little bit more than that?
I think first and foremost, yes, it is the youthful optimism. I mean, they haven't been in the league that long, so they really probably don't know all that well, right, compared to guys who've been in the league 10, 12, 15 years. So it's good to see. I mean, you know what? If it was all gloom and doom, then they'd probably be playing even worse than they are right now, right? So I think the best thing you can do is to remain positive. Just keep trying your best and hope that you break this losing streak sooner rather than later. Okay, that's it for us here. We'll be back just after the break with our Tip Off Plus.